Well, this will be a special edition of our E3 Weekly Market Report. I'm actually doing this from Sunday. Went to New York last week on Wednesday. Did our broadcast from New York, our special annual New York Cotton Market Roundtable. Had technical difficulty in doing any updates last week. I apologize for that. We'll kind of include in today's broadcast some of what happened Wednesday through Friday. Also, a summation of the meeting on Friday for our New York Roundtable. We'll start off with looking at exports that came out Thursday. Let's go with cotton. Sales of old crop for 27,200. That's up noticeably from the previous week. As we know, season's kind of winding down for that crop year, and there's not a lot of cotton to be found anyway. Let's take a look at the new crop, 2007-2018 sales. Net sales of 166,200. Running bales, Bangladesh took 44,000. China took 33,600. Mexico took 27,400. But you've got good broad-based support from a number of countries. Let's take a look at actual shipments of 280,500. Those are good numbers, up 44% from the previous week and up 11% from the 4-week average. Let's go next to soybeans. Soybean sales 409,600, up 80% from the previous week and 61% from the 4-week average. Unknown destinations in soybeans took 123,000 metric tons. Mexico took 81,100 metric tons. China took 71,800 metric tons. In corn, net sales of 466,500 metric tons for the 2016-17 year, up noticeably from the previous week. Increases showed Japan taking 263,100 metric tons. Mexico took 209,000 metric tons. Peru took 52,900 metric tons of corn. Wheat, net sales of 669,500 metric tons for 2017-18 marketing year, up 87% from the previous week and 52% from the 4-week average. The Philippines took 164,900 metric tons. South Korea took 88,000 metric tons. Mexico took 88,000 metric tons. So let's look at what happened just generally last week, Wednesday through Friday. In cotton, we ran up on Wednesday and Thursday, but we had a good sell-off on Friday. The market actually traded up to 69.25. It had gotten to that level on Thursday, but then sold off considerably and fell to 67.51. So a very big sell-off on Friday. It managed to bounce some, and it closed at 68.35. Let's go to soybeans next. Soybeans were up Wednesday and Thursday, just like cotton. They ended up selling off on Friday and actually closed down 4 3/4 cents at 10.22 1/4. For soybeans, the same news will be true in soybeans or corn or wheat, and that is the dominant news is weather. We can look at exports. We can look at other developments like what economies are doing around the world, what the dollar's doing, precious metals, crude oil. But the dominant news continues to be the weather right now, and that has created a very nervous market. Looking at corn, it closed a whopping 11 1/4 cents lower at 393 1/2. Wheat closed 6 1/2 cents lower on Friday at 499 1/4. All those markets in grain and in cotton ran up Wednesday, ran up Thursday, tried to run up Friday, couldn't do it, came down pretty hard on that. Let me give you a little bit of a summary on our cotton roundtable that we had actually Friday morning. Joe Nicosia was a speaker. He joined our regular cotton panel. You can also see what was talked about going to the agmarketnetwork.net site, and there we should have posted, or also on Facebook and Twitter, the recording that you can watch in its entirety. But looking at some of the general feeling in the notes I've got here, that we're in a trading range now in cotton The low could be as low as 66. The high could be as low as 70. And it's possible we could see that range remaining until we get over into August, sometime between maybe the middle part of August to the middle part of September. The market could have a chance to bounce and test the 70 level. There are people that think we can test 72 to 73 to the upside. It's really going to be about weather. That's going to be the dominant feature for cotton. We are out of cotton for all practical purposes right now. We have been selling a tremendous amount of cotton each week in exports. We will have enough cotton if we have good weather. But if we have weather problems in a major cotton-producing country in the world, it could have a really positive effect on prices. There's just a feeling that people will be getting nervous about this crop and getting it in. So I guess that's about it. I hope you can join in and watch that broadcast. It's excellent. Anytime Joe Nicosia speaks with us, he does a very good job of explaining right now what's going on in the world with regard to cotton. So that's it. We are doing this broadcast from Sunday. Tomorrow could be an exciting day when it's a weather situation. Mondays are always potentially very volatile. So make sure you keep an eye on that. I'll be in tomorrow morning first thing, and we'll take a look at what the markets are doing. That's it. Thanks for joining us for the E3 Weekly Market Report.